Before I go to my subject, I like to share about me and the work I'm doing in India. You all know that few seconds back, Brother Keith told you that my given name is Esudas and my surname is Bonta. My family name is Bonta, and I have a good wife. Her name is Vijay Kumari. This morning I am able to talk with her. I'm very glad for it. And she had a surgery recently. I'm very thankful and grateful to my wife. He permit me to come to US because actually I don't like to come to US this year because of my wife's surgery, but the work what we are doing in India did not allow me to stay with my wife. I need to tell the work what I am doing in India and share. And you have to know all the work what I am doing in India. So that I came here. I took this opportunity to tell about the work also. And we have 3 children, all are Christians, and my son is assisting me in the work. He's a good boy. He's taking care of all of the work and also his mother in my absence. And also you can read that we have 50 more children now, and we have 40 other more. Totally we have 90 kids. Especially 50 are in our home, and 40 other kids are coming to the school run by us by the bus purchased by us recently for the school and church work. And about the work we are doing. Now we are working with 6 congregations, and we are trying to start another 2 congregations. So my son is assisting me in the work, and I preach for 4 congregations and my son 2 congregations. And as I told you, we have 50 orphans and semi-orphans. All of them are in my home, and you can see all of them, all of those pictures in my website, how they are sleeping in my home. If you saw that picture, you can see how is it possible to see like that. A few seconds back, I talked with Sister Lee. She told me, yesterday I was very tired and also had jet lag. I fell asleep yesterday at the time of some of the hotels. She told me that it is not possible to speak and sleep at one time. It's very fun. It's true also. And we have a Christian school. Now we have 90 strength, and we are expecting some more kids also. We are able to provide the bus that was provided by one of the congregation in South Carolina, I think. And all of this work is under the care of Granby Church of Christ. You can see his work here. His name is Brother David Hersey. He takes care of all of this work, and I'm very thankful for him. And we are able to print some songs books and also some other sermon books, and these are the few things I'm doing. I'm able to speak about at the time of this sermon. And the root of these godly things, I feel all of these are the good things that was commanded by the Lord Jesus Christ, and I am trying to fulfill all of these works. The root of all these godly things are the root of all these godly things are the internet. You know that my subject is the internet evil or not? I am able to do all of these good things because of the internet. I mean internet help. The meaning of the internet is a vast number of networks connected in the world via transmission control protocol or internet protocol. Few years back, I find Brother Eddie Watkins on the internet and preachersfiles.com also. From then, our connections developing day by day by the emails and also with the Preachers Files forum. And then we have several of friends like Brother David Hesse, Travis Main, Lee Parrish, Kevin Colley, Joe May, Tim Hester, Dick Stanio, Stephen Lansbury, Brother Mark, Brother Keith of Your Preacher, and several, and also all of you now through the preachersfiles.com. You can understand that we're all friends, we're all brothers and sisters. In the past, you don't know me and what I am doing. But because of the Preacher's Files and because of the internet, we are able to meet one another, we are able to know the truth, we are able to meet together and worship here at the Court Ranch Church this fine Sunday morning. We know God made all the creation as a good one. And you can see, you can read Genesis 1st chapter 31. And God saw everything that He had made, and behold, it is very good. When God made all the creation, He saw that it was very good. In the same way, when the internet was made or prepared, the internet was very good and very useful to all of the people. That's why I am trying to convince you, I am trying to explain you how the internet is useful for us. When Satan entered into the scene, he wanted to make it wrong and made it wrong also. Now I'd like to explain you a small example. If you are not able to understand my accent, English accent, please read the flyer or handbill. A knife might be a good analogy. It has the capacity to do much harm and has killed many people. But when used properly, it also has the capacity to make life more convenient and even to heal the dangerously ill. And despite knives' negative potential, we continue to use them in our homes, though we exercise caution and make sure they don't fall into the hands of the children. So you can understand how we use the knife. It will kill the people and it will heal. It will cut the cancer also. So in the same way, the internet is useful for us. And we have all heard a story like this. A person connects with another person via some website. When they meet in person, someone winds up either assaulted or dead. After hearing a story like this on the news one day, someone close to me connected. I don't like that internet. It's the root of the evil. To me, this statement was a little strong. In response to her commitment, I stated, the internet does not hurt people. People hurt people. Internet does not hurt people. People hurt people. The internet is not good or not evil. It simply just is. It is how we use it that determines whether it is beneficial or not. In the real world, there are people who do good and people who don't. You will find them anywhere you go. People use the internet, so it is not any different. The disadvantage of the internet is that no one can see you. It is much easier to conceal your identity. And we have so many uses with the internet. I'm going to mention 11 major uses of the internet. First of all, research. Internet has tons of information, anything you may want to know, need to know about is online. You will find many websites. You can find religious, non-religious, political, medical, educational, business, scientific. It is not possible to tell about all of the websites. So I like to share few websites of me, like churchofchristindia.com and my friend's website, preachersfiles.com, the Church of Christ website.com, and grandviewchurchofchrist.org. And we have so many websites. In this way we can find it. And we can search for anything. Actually, I prepared this subject with the use of internet. I searched on the net that the internet is available. And then I find all of this information, and I gathered all of this information and make it on the right way and put together, and I am trying to submit you all of this information because it helps me a lot. Internet helps me a lot. And I find more answers on Google than I do from the most books. I find more answers. You can find more answers on Google that we do from most books. And I use Google religiously when I am trying to access the latest information on just about any subject and my subject also. So, in this way, we can search anything. We can search anything. We can research anything. We can find anything on the internet. And we have the internet libraries, library websites. If we want to set up a library, we need a lot of place. We need a lot of buildings. But if we try to set up a internet library, we don't need any place. Just we need some space on the internet. And we can gather all of the books, or we can gather all of the material what we want to put in that library. It's easy for us, and also it's also useful for many people. If we set up the library in Cortland, in some area, it will be useful for the Cortland people. And if we set up a website library on the internet, it will be useful for all of the world. It will be useful for all of the world. And I'm going to tell how many people are using the internet also. And we have online books. We have so many online books. And for example, we have a website. It's Truth for Today books. We can find those many books on the internet, BibleStudies.com, I think. In that way, we can read so many books and so many information on the internet through the online books. And especially emails. Email is the electronic way of keeping in touch with someone. Emails can read anywhere and can send from anywhere. That one is a great way to send and receive information to seconds rather than days. If we, in the past, when few years back, more than 10 years back, if we want to send a letter to US, it takes at least 10 days. But right now, we are able to send a letter to US in a second or 2 or 3 seconds. So it is possible for us to communicate the people very easily, and we will get the information from the people or any type of information very easily, and also correspond our relatives or our supporters or as our church members, and very easily and speedily and reliably also. And current events, everyone wants to everyone wants to know what's going on the world regardless of their ages. I mean, even world news. Sometimes in the past, if we want to know how the weather is in India, we have to make a call or we have to get that information somewhere. But now we can know the weather information or the world news. Two years back, when I was in the house of Brother David Hersey, my chief minister was died in the helicopter blast. When I went to the internet, it was displayed that Andhra Pradesh CM was died in the helicopter blast. In few seconds, I'm able to know the news from the part of the India. It's easy for me, and also you can understand that how the internet is useful for us to know the world news also. And we have, each one has some individual hobbies like that, and we can share our hobbies with our friends through the internet and networking too. So, and also social networking. You can publish ideas, pictures, music, videos on the internet. We have several forums relating to the religious or non-religious, especially like Preachers Files Forum, Sight for the Lord Forum, Bible Truth Forums, Heavenly Light Forum, etc. I belong to several of biblical forums, and it's nice to be a part of an online community who loves the Lord's Word and stay with them as much as I do. And I find many of the members, they answered many of my questions about the Lord's Word. Their answers was based on the Bible and also from their personal experience. In this way, I accessed different websites and web forums that provided me with all of the information I needed. I learned a lot, and I am grateful that I could access all this information with just a click of a mouse. And the shopping, we don't need to go to the shops. We can buy anything by eBay, and we can select at the internet when we need, and we will go to the shop and buy what we need. In this way, we can save plenty of time. And we have blogging. I have a blog to share about my work. Many of our preachers and preacher brothers have blogs, and many other people also have blogs to share their daily interested events. They have blogs of many to learn truth of their own name. We have many blogs like Brother Mike Riley's blog. You can find plenty of articles on Brother Mike Riley's blog, and Brother David's Hersey's blog, and so many of our blogs from our brotherhood. So we can publish our views and the truth through the blogs, and also we learn many biblical truths, and we also learn, we can also gather what we don't know from the blogs also. So in this way, internet also useful for with the blogging. And travel, we can see many people, and we can see our town, especially when I was in Sunset, Nashville, Arkansas. One of the brother um, opened the internet and through the Google Earth, he tried to show my house. He tried to show my house. It's wonder. I think you also very easily saw your home through the internet, through the Google Earth. And weather, we can know the weather about the coming of rain and winds also. So, in this way, we can tell many internet uses through the internet. Now I am trying to say only 11, but we can find hundreds of uses through the internet. In my opinion, the internet is very useful tool for accessing information honestly. Actually, we have the websites. I'm trying to read the Bible on the internet. If we want to find out a verse, we can search it on the internet. In the past, we need to open the Bible and we have to find out the page by page, and then we have to see what we needed, the verse what we needed. But now it's very easy for us to find the verse or any subject what we are planning to speak. And I receive great help, advice and information from online forum as well. I got all of this information to present my subject by using the internet. Many of the members were answered and many of my questions about the Lord's Word. And a few minutes back I mentioned that the total world population is 6.77 billions. Total internet users are more than 2 billions. And in top 10 languages of the internet is English, Chinese, Japanese, Portuguese, German, Arabic, French, Russian, Korean, etc. And the question is, we have this much of witness to prove that internet is not evil. Not evil. It proves that because of all of these uses, proves that internet is not an evil. So, how would we say that internet is evil? But there are some discourages. As I have mentioned that when God made the creation, it was so good. When Satan entered into the scene, it was destroyed. In the same way, I don't like to use the word demerits of the internet, but kids and some other misuse it. Kids and some other misuse it. And still this is not evil, but the people who use this are encouraged by the evil. But the people who use this are encouraged by the evil. I like to give some suggestion. Train up a child. We have the problem facing with the children to the internet. It's not advisable to give opportunity to use the kids. It's not advisable to use the internet for the kids. And one time I have found that it is advisable to fix the computer if we have the children in the central hall. The hall must be open always, so that we can watch the children what is doing on the computer or what it is doing on the internet. That's the best thing what I am doing in my home also. So train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So we have to teach the kids, we have to teach the children that how they behave in front of the internet. Satan always working to destroy the creation of the God. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion walketh, seeking whom ye may devour. So we have a bad friend. Satan is always trying to destroy what we made for ourselves. So that Satan has also trying to disturb the internet users. So that we have to alert on this issue. To say that the internet is not an evil. It is not about if the internet is good or bad. It is about how we use it, and that way, that is what make all of the difference. It is about how we use it, how we use it. And I like to give you one more example. We have good roads, but it is always possible to the accidents on the road. If we have the road, so what do you think about roads? Do we need roads or not? Because there are accidents on the road. We need the roads even there are accidents. Accidents are always happen. Because the accidents will be happen if we are not able to obey the rule of the government, obey the rule of the roads, so that we can use the internet because it is very useful. There are some demerits. The demerits are of the not of the internet, but because it is the minds of the people, how they use the internet. So, my brothers and sisters, I believe internet is not the evil, but it is about how we use it. So, we will use the internet in right things. Especially at this time, I am trying to suggest you. Please visit Preachers Files Forum, and please, I am inviting you to please come and join in preachersfiles.com, and you can find so many articles, and you will have so many discussions and so many things what we have, and also in the same way we can learn much about the Lord, and you can teach also, you can preach also at that time. So we will use the internet in a right way, in godly way, and the purpose of the God. Thank you for all. Thank you for the good opportunity who gave me this good time, and thank you for the Courtland Church of Christ, and thank you for the Preachers Files people, because I am one among them. I am very glad for it. I am very proud of you. Thank you, sir.